Hey y'all, it's Ashley. So I have another scrapbook. I was about to say haul. I don't have a scrapbook haul. I wish. I have a scrapbook page today. Sorry, I can't think. And I am just starting off with some cream 12 by 12 cardstock, and I've started to use a Memento like fine tip marker. It has like the brush on the other, or the brush tip on the other side. But I was having horrible luck, so I ended up switching to outlining it with the Smashbook pen, the Smash pen. That worked really well. This is a really nautical set by it's Fancy Pants Trendsetter, and it is one of my favorite. Well, I say one of my favorite collections. I don't really. I mean, I guess I'm used to mixing and matching, but I did use a lot from the Trendsetter. Some of the papers, like that the gray chevron that I use, that is like me and my big idea for Michael's. That's one of those little photo papers. But mostly everything is well, as far as the papers go, are the Trendsetter. Like the background, the vertical and the horizontal paper. This one right here, Trendsetter, and this one I'm using is Trendsetter. So you guys get the idea. I'm using a lot of Trendsetter pieces. And like I said, I outlined, and then now I'm just kind of ruffling it up a little bit. You could say roughing or ruffling, because I just say both. I interchange the words. But I am not doing this perfect at all. And this is going to be a pretty simple page. I tend to do things like on one side. If I'm going to do them, I tend to do them on like where your eye can just focus on like one part of the whole page, I guess, if that makes sense. But this is a little saying, and it says, I think my favorite things about you, and I think it gives like 10 options. And so I just wrote out, since this is a page of my husband and when we were on our honeymoon, I wrote out 10 things that I love about him. And so that's going to be, I guess, the journaling part of this page. And I really did not know where I wanted it, honestly. I still don't know if I like it there. But and then honestly, I didn't really think I liked that hey there either, because it really got lost with the other cream. So I couldn't pull it up because it was pulling the picture up. But it's really okay. Like it didn't bother me that much. And I went ahead and outlined that bubble. I'm adding some Trendsetter little letters to this. The thing about those letters is they just didn't I don't know what it was about them. They looked just funky, like they're just, I don't know, they just looked weird, and that's not the right word. I can't find the right word, but they just didn't look like they popped enough, I guess, and they just looked like little cheap letters or whatever. And I know that sounds bad, but it just didn't look like it went with the page. So I ended up pulling those up, but I'm using tags from Trendsetter. I just cut those out and outlined them. Also some stickers, and then these stickers are, I don't know, because they're out of the package. But they might be Amy Tangerine, and I could be wrong, but they're like a gray grid. And then I'll start adding embellishments now. The thing about some of the embellishments is I just really didn't know. Oh, this is washi tape from Craft and Kate. She sent me in my kit that I ordered. And I'm also just adding some more embellishments. But I'm interchanging a lot of the embellishments. That hay is basic gray. This stamp I'm using is Allie Edwards. I think it's like Awesome Sayings or something. I could be totally making that up, but I think that's what it is. And I used archival ink to stamp right onto the picture. I don't know if that's the ink I think most people use like StazOn ink for that, but I don't know. I think these are pink paisley buttons, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, my Mind's Eye buttons, I'm sorry. And so I have a little bit of trouble getting these down. I have to go back and glue them again. But I really wanted to, it sounds bad, I really wanted to kind of get rid of these. Not that they're like ugly or awful by any means, but I have so many buttons that I need to just start using some. So these seemed like subtle enough to go with the page. I didn't want it to be like perfect, so I'm just like, you can tell like things are not lined up right, and things are all just, like that, the vertical piece or the horizontal piece, which is like the diagonal navy stripes, like that looks, like it's off-centered a little bit, but it doesn't bother me just because a lot of my pages are not perfect and they're not meant to be that way. So you can see I changed the U letters out. I added laugh, and then I'm going to added, so this is going really fast, I'm sorry, but October afternoon, carbon copy, and then some Mr. Huey's opaque white. I'm showing it, but I'm not done. You guys will see me add a couple more things. I'm going to add this heart right above laugh, and then I'm going to add, I added that because I put in there that he likes to cook, or that he's a great chef or something like that. So I added those, and that's something we always do, is eat. I mean, that sounds bad, but we do that all the time. And so it's one of our favorite things to do. And then I added a heart. Oh yeah, I already said that, and I outlined all of that stuff. And then I'm adding some of Amy Tan's remarks there. And I'm going to try to get those lined up as best I can. And then I will add a couple of enamel dots, which I wish I would have had like blues or something, but I just had to settle for the green. And then I'll add, I think, a couple more remarks, and then I'll be done. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great week.